Thank you, Bryce. A multi-million-dollar project is changing the way Louisville's airport keeps you warm in the winter.
WDRB's Grace Haba and photojournalist Ian Cunningham take us through the new geothermal well construction.
All or nothing. That's essentially the way the Louisville Muhammad Ali Airport operates right now when it comes to regulating temperature for passengers traveling through. But this new 7-acre geothermal well is going to help change that. Taking off and touching down.
This is months and months of work.
Those flying through Louisville will notice major improvements happening east of the terminal.
We had a series of 3, 4, 5 drill rigs here all at the same time drilling for months. After all that work was done, then we fill up with sand and gravel, and then this is the asphalt on top of all the wells that are underneath.
Crews are turning a once grassy lot into a massive geothermal well. It includes 648 wells buried 500 feet below ground, making it the largest at any airport in the country. In a nutshell, here's how the system will work. In the summertime, water circulating through pipes in the terminal will absorb heat. That warm water will then flow deep underground into the geothermal wells where the temperature is cooler than at the surface. As the water is cooled, it's then pumped back into the terminal, pushing out cool air. And in the wintertime, the ground below the surface is warmer, so the process is essentially reversed, with warm water circulating below ground, helping push hot air back into the terminal.
We will get alerts, we get alarms.
The shift,
all the mechanical equipment that's new will all go onto the system.
Also comes with more innovative technology.
So it goes through the building, it tells us anything happening in the building, how comfortable are the passengers, but then also is there something wrong with a piece of equipment.
Basically, everything in the airport with a motor that uses energy will all be monitored at once. And old, bulky equipment,
so these are super old boilers,
will be replaced with smaller, more efficient models.
So the new piece of equipment that we have is called a heat pump chiller. It does both. It does heating of the water and cooling of the water.
For example, 5 of these water source heat pumps will replace one of the large silver systems built in the 80s, which means more room for storage inside and outside 100,000 extra square feet of available space for future terminal expansion. And in places like the baggage area, where large doors let a lot of outside air in at once, new pipes will help heat the concrete flooring to regulate the temperature.
And it's going to be a phased process, obviously, as we work our way through the terminal building. So it's going to take some time.
When it's all said and done, the geothermal well will cost about $21.7 million. It'll reduce the airport's carbon footprint by about 80% and save about $400,000 each year on HVAC operations. Now, because of the sheer amount of concrete that needs to be poured and the time of year that we're in now, project officials say they don't think this area will be leveled out until about 6 months from now. At Louisville Muhammad Ali Airport, Grace Haba, WDRB News.